People, K Unleashed, again. Fake FARAGE, fake party, fake for reform. I don't even know if people are getting my videos. I don't want your likes or comments. I just want you to listen, as I says, man. It's Lara, she'll be in a minute. That's just my dog, by the way. FARAGE. Let's get on to FARAGE and reform. FARAGE. Well, let's. He doesn't want to support mass deportation and impossible, and also stated that without Islam we would lose. This is what he stated. Now go back and read this. I've researched it. Farage also stated, I agree reform UK Deputy Leader Richard Tice that with Britain becoming minority white British by 2063 is not a problem because he will be long gone. He stated this in public. He doesn't care about us. They don't care about us. They don't care about our kids. They don't care about our grandbabies. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Farage has given up already by saying it is impossible, politically impossibility to get rid of illegal migrants. He's not even going to try. Not even going to try. Farage would say anything online for £50, and that's who you want for a Prime Minister. I couldn't believe what I was researching yesterday. I was researching that much that wow. Farage wanted no part in the grooming gang investigation, none at all, because it would expose most of his people in his party. Most of his party is now Conservatives and Labour, the same people that landed us in this mess. I used to vote reform myself, and I'm grateful that Rupert Law came along. And I had to do a bit of research on last thing into Rupert as well. Rupert Law's a family guy. He's got enough money to sit back, live a comfortable life. He doesn't need to do what he's doing. He's outstripping every single MP in British public politics. He's asking more questions. I mean, more questions. Like many more questions than any MP in Parliament. Probably more than them all combined. There you go. Put it this way. I have 2 kids. My wife has one. And I thought of how bad it will get for women and kids. Please vote restore. This was a statement I was preparing last night. But people who landed Britain in this mess, we are in for all those who were SA'd or families who have members affected. This would never have happened, but it did. And the same people who let them run amok on our streets are now Reform MPs. Check if you don't believe me. We need to restore our country. I've got epilepsy for people listening, so I struggle a wee bit to remembering, so that's why I'm looking to the right. I'm not like these. I have got epilepsy, so I had to write a lot down, and I'm trying to get this out. I don't want your likes, I don't want your English. I just want the people other to understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, we want a country back. To the country we all love, generations. And remember, we used to leave our doors open, families would look after each other. You could do anything, your mates could play in the streets and the parks and this and that. The women can't walk the streets, the kids can't play in the parks because you get people video camera on them, etc., etc. To Rupert Law, thank you so much for starting the Restore Party. That's a big thank you for me because I nearly fell for reforms. I really did. Almost fell for Farage and his lies. Watering down immigration laws, he said he would stick to the lies that landed you with a disgusting search of your house, all because you were upstanding Farage in his own party. He was upstanding Farage in his own party. They raided the house at 9 o'clock at night just to make it look bad in the papers. Then they started on a neo-Nazi shite. Everybody's called neo-Nazis. Even the Reform were getting called neo-Nazis, but New Reformer calling restore neo-Nazis. It's brilliant. Brilliant crap. But no. Richard Tice, people, remember that name? Richard Tice is the one who said, oh, it doesn't matter because we'll be long gone by then. That's what he said. Go and check it if you don't believe me. Threatened a reform member, which turned out to be false. That was Rupert Lowe. They only wanted to line their pockets. Example, that's what they want to line their pockets. Make their that's sort of interested in getting their family comfortable for their life. They don't care about their wains, their kids, their grand. They don't give a fuck, man. They're a joke. Please, people, just wake up, man. And smell. The smell used to come from Labour and Conservative parties coming for reform. I nearly feel for them as well. Do you know what I mean? We need a country now. Enough for the book. I researched enough for that, right? So, whatever comes for now, comes for my mouth. We're living in a country I don't even recognise anymore. We're living in a country where people are running about in the streets and shooting people left, right and centre. And these people think that they're going to overrun this country. This video, this message from this point on, this is a big message to every football fan in Britain. These people think that they're going to run our streets. So if the police aren't going to do nothing about it, and the army aren't going to do nothing about it, when the time comes, we're going to need every single football supporter that goes to every single ground every week to start communicating with each other. We need to stay safe in our own country, people. I'm not condoning violence in any way or form, shape, but we need to start making preparations. I've got 100% faith that Rupert Law will do what he's got to do, say what he's got to do. They're saying, I watch chat room after chat room after chat room where they keep saying they're going to outbreed us, we're going to be a minority in our own country, we need to get rid of the illegal immigrants. I'm not talking about all Muslims, I'm not talking about all Muslims, I'm talking about the ones that want to immigrate, the ones that want to, they're hurting their kids, they're hurting their women, they're hurting their people. They need to go. All of them need to go. And I agree with Rupert Law 100%. If you're a Celtic fan, Rangers fan, please put that aside. Doesn't matter. It's all football. This comes down to our kids and our women, our old people and ourselves. I don't even know if this video will get out to you. It probably won't. YouTube will probably, because they don't seem to be getting it. So, but listen, there's enough football fans in this country, just football fans, to keep the woman in veins not safe. Men of Britain, wake up. Oh, and I was just watching a thing this morning. This is for the man who put the post up. Men of Britain, do this. We need to do this. I loved that video. I could see it in your eyes. I could see in your eyes how passionate you are. I could see how you were struggling to get the words out that you were wanting to put it, but you couldn't put it. Well, I support you wholeheartedly, my man. And I'm just trying to add on a wee bit for the things that you wouldn't say and you were trying to say before. Well, I really don't care what they say, what the establishment come back and say to me. I don't. Because we're right. This is our country. Britain, the Great Britain, the United Kingdom of Great Britain. It will always be. Just the same as Ireland will always be Ireland. France will always be France. Sweden will always be Sweden. Holland will always be Holland. Lithuania will always be Lithuania. Russia will always be Russia. Ukraine will always be Ukraine. Italy will always be Italy. Slovakia will always be Slovakia. Croatia will always be Croatia. Poland will always be Poland. America will always be America. and every other country that I missed out. So for you extremes, you think you're going to take over? I can't wait to see how it pans out for these.